Comedy of Errors, second part. It deals with Act 1, Scene 2. Act 1, Scene 2. Enter and Antipholus of Sychaeus first, and Merchant and Dromio of Sychaeus. First, Merchant. Therefore, give out your epidemium, lest that your goods too soon be confiscated. This very day, a Sychaean merchant is apprehended for arrival here, and not being able to buy out his life according to the state of the town, dies ever the weary sun set in the west. There is your money that I have to keep. He gives money. Antipholus of Sychaeus, handing money to Dromio. Go, bear it to the centaur where we host, and stay there, Dromio, till I come to thee. Within this hour it will be dinner time. Till that I will view the manners of the town, peruse the traders, gaze upon the buildings, and then return and sleep within mine inn. For with long travel I am stiff and weary. Get thee away. Dromio of Sychaeus, many a man would take you at your word, and go indeed having so good a mien. Dromio of Sychaeus exists. Antipholus of Syracuse, a trusty villain, sir, that very often, when I am dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humour with his misty jest. What will you walk with me about the town, and then go to thy inn and dine with me? First merchant, I am invited, sir, to certain merchants, of whom I hope to make much benefit. I crave your pardon. Soon at 5 o'clock, please you, I will meet with you upon the mart, and afterward consult you till bedtime. My present business calls me from you now. Antipholus of Syracuse, farewell till then. I will go lose myself and wander up and down to view the city. First merchant, sir, I commend you to your own content. He exists. Antipholus of Syracuse, he that commends me to mine own content, commends me to the thing I cannot get. I to the world I like a drop of water that in the ocean seeks another drop, who falling there to find this fellow forth unseen, inquisitive, confronts himself. So I, to find a mother and a brother, in quest of them, unhappy lose myself. Enter Dromio of Epicurus. Here comes the almanac of my true date. What now? How changed thou art, written so soon. Dromio of Epicurus. Written so soon, rather approach too late. The captain burns, the capon burns, the pig falls from the spit. The clock has strucken 12 upon the bell. My mistress made it once upon my cheek. She is so hot because the meat is cold. The meat is cold because you come not home. You come not home because you have no stomach. You have no stomach, having broke you fast, but we that know what its fast and pray are pertinent for your default today. Antipholus of Syracuse, stop in your word. Stop in your wind, sir. Tell me this, I pray. Where have you left the money that I give you? Dromio of Epicurus. Oh, 6 pence that I had no. Oh, Wednesday I lost. To pay the slanderer for my mistress Krupa. The sadder that I had it, sir, I keep it not. Antipholus for Syracuse. I am not in a sportive humour now. Tell me and delay not, where is the money? We being strangers here, how darest thou trust so great a charge from mine of own custody? Dromio of Epicurus, I pray you, just sir, as you sit at dinner, I from my mistress come to you in post. If I return, I shall be post indeed, for she will score your fault upon my plate, methinks you mew like mine should be your clock. I'd strike you home without Andronicus of Syracuse. Come, Dromio, come, these just are out of season. Reserve them till a merrier hour than this. Where is the gold I gave in charge to thee? Dromio of Epicurus, to me, sir, why you gave no gold to me? Antipholus of Syracuse, come on, sir, knave, have done your foolishness, and tell me how thou hast disposed thy charge. Dromio of Ephesus, my charge was but to fetch you from the mart, home to your house, the phoenix sir to dinner. My mistress and her sister stays for you. Antipholus of Syracuse. Now I am a Christian. Answer me. In what safe place you have bestowed my money? Or I shall break that mercy scorn of yours that stand on tricks when I am undisposed. Where is the 1,000 marks that hast of me? Romeo of Epicurus, I have some marks of yours upon my plate, some of my mistress' marks upon my shoulder, but not 1,000 marks between you death. If I should pay your worship those again, perchance you will not bear them patiently. Antipholus of Syracuse, thy mistress marks, what mistress, what slave hast thou? Dromicus of Epicurus, your worship wife, my mistress at the phoenix, she that doth fast till you come home to dinner, and prays that you will hie you home to dinner. Antipholus of Syracuse, beating Dromio, what wilt thou float me thus upon to my face? Being forbid that take you that sir knave. Dromio of Epicurus, what mean you, sir? For God's sake, hold your hands. Hey, and you will not, sir. I will take my heels. Romeo of Epicurus exceeds. Androclus of Syracuse. Upon my life, my home's device or other, the villain overwrought all my money. They say this town is full of signs, as nimble jugglers that deceive the eye. Dark working sorcerers that change the mind, soul killing witches that deform the body, disguised cat cheaters, patting mountebanks, and me such like liberties of sin. If it proves so, I will be gone the sooner. I'll be to the centaur to go seek his slave. I greatly fear my money is not safe. He exits. This Act 2, Scene 1, enter Andrea, wife to Antipholus of Epilius, with Luciana, her sister. Andrea, neither my husband nor the slave return, that in such haste I sent to seek his master. Sure, Luciana, it is 2 o'clock. Luciana, perhaps some merchant hath invited him, and from the mart he is somewhere gone to dinner. Good sister, let us dine. I never feared. A man is master of the liberty. Time is their master, and when they see time, they will go or come. If so, be patient, sister. Andriana, why should their liberty then ours be more? Luciana, because their business still lies out our door. Adriana, look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill. Luciana, oh no, he is the bridle of your will. Adriana, there is none but access will be bridled so. Luciana, why headstrong liberty is lashed with woe? There is nothing situate under heaven's eye, but hath his bound in earth, in sea and sky. The beasts, the fishes, and the winged fowls, and their male subjects at their controls. Men more divine, the master of the deities, lords of the wide world and the wild where seas. Endued with intellectual sense and souls of more preeminence than fish and fowls, are masters to their females and their lords, then let your will attend on their cards. Adriana, this servitude makes you to keep unwed. Louisiana, not this, but troubles of the marriage bed. Adriana, but where you wedded, you would bear some sway. Louisiana, here I learn love. I will practice to obey. Adriana, how if your husband starts some other where? Louisiana, till he come home again, I would forbear. Adriana, passions unmoved, no marvel though she pass. They can be meek, have no other cause. A wretched soul busied with adversity, we bid be quiet when we hear it cry. But where we burden with like weight of pain, as much or more we should ourselves complain. So thou that hast no kind made to grieve thee, with urging helpless patience would relieve me. But if thou live to see like right drift, this fool begged patience in thee will be left. Louisiana, well, I will marry one day, but to try. Here comes your man, now is your husband nigh. Adriana, says your hearty master now at hand. Dromio of Aphelius. Hey, he is at two hands with me, and that my 2 ears can witness. Adriana, say it is thou, speak with me. No, is thou is mine. Dromio of Epicurus. He set his mind upon mine car, ear. Beshrew his hand, I scarce could understand it. Louisiana. Speak he so doubtedly, thou couldst not feel his meaning? Romeo of Epicurus. Nay, he struck so plainly I could too well feel his blows, and withal so doubtfully that I could scarce understand them. Adriana, but say I prithee, is he coming home? It seems he had great care to please his wife. Romeo of Epicurus, why, mistress, sure my master is horn mad. Adriana, horn mad, thou villain? Romeo of Epicurus, I mean not cuckold mad, but sure he is struck mad. When I desired him to come home to dinner, he asked me 1,000 marks in gold. Is this dinner time? Quoth I. My gold, quoth he. Your meat doth burn. I quoth I.